You're listening to the From Imposter to Empowered podcast. I'm your host, Jill Perrick, a business and mindset coach who specializes in imposter syndrome. If you feel like you're not as smart, capable, or worthy as you actually are, and that someone is going to find you out, then you've come to the right place. I went from being a struggling government worker, working my coaching business on the side, but feeling unworthy and burnt out, to making multiple six figures helping women overcome imposter syndrome so they too can sign clients, make bank, and have the business or career of their dreams. I am nothing special. I have a stuttering disability, ADHD, and I struggle with anxiety and depression. So if I can learn how to feel good enough and overcome my inner imposter, then so can you. Let's dig in. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the pod. You are catching me smack dab in the middle of launch week with this episode. And y'all, I am so fucking excited about the women in this round of the From Imposter to Empowered program. They are amazing. Oh my God. And are you going to join us? Are you going to join us? The From Imposter to Empowered program is a 16-week container for coaches to overcome imposter syndrome and the mindset blocks that are stopping you from confidently showing up and signing fucking clients and having that profitable coaching business. My clients who have gone through this program have signed high-ticket clients, left their full-time jobs, released years of childhood trauma and repressed experiences, felt worthy and good enough, started podcasts. Like, they have done amazing things, and it is your turn. We do the mindset work, the somatic work, and we do authentic marketing and say fuck you to the old way of doing sales in the online space. This work has helped me make multiple six figures in just a couple of years, guys, and I can't wait to help you on your journey to doing the same in this program. So head to the show notes to apply to get your application in before the doors close next Thursday, July 28th. Okay, so we still have an entire week, but get your ass in there right now. Okay, so let's give y'all a little taste of what you can expect in the marketing and sales part of the program, shall we? Okay, let's do it. I have my coffee. We are ready to go. So, selling and marketing online. So boring, right? But they are a part of having a business. But when you feel like a fraud, when you don't feel good enough, something that you don't realize you're doing, meaning you're doing it subconsciously or unconsciously, is selling for validation instead of selling for sales. So how do you know if you're selling for validation? So let's look at a couple of things that could be happening when you are selling for validation. You are watering down your content and not saying what you want to say. When someone is in your DMs asking about your services or you're on a sales call, you're so careful about what you're saying because you want them to buy. You feel like you're not being authentic to yourself and your own voice when you sell in hopes that it's more appealing to others. Ew. You think your offer has to solve every single problem your potential client has or they're not going to buy. You don't actually think your offers are worth what you're selling them for, so you have this need to add more value, overstep your boundaries, offer discounts, etc. Or you worry that you're being too braggy or too forward when you sell. I could honestly go on, but essentially you are subconsciously looking for validation when you sell instead of looking to actually make sales. But Jill, I can hear you saying, of course I'm trying to actually fucking make sales. What the fuck does that even mean? And yes, I believe that your intention when you go to show up and sell, I believe that that is your intention when you go to show up and sell, right? But when you feel like a fraud and you don't feel good enough, this happens subconsciously as you are in process, right? When you are in the process of actually saying the words, right? Of this is how you work with me. This is the detail, or these are the details about my coaching program, etc. When you are in that process, you start questioning and doubting yourself, and therefore you start to mince words or modify your behavior because you are linking in your subconscious mind being liked or being accepted with making sales, right? You think that people have to know, like, and trust you, but you are harboring right on the part where they talk about like. You think in order to make sales, I need to be liked, I need to be accepted, and then I will make sales, right? When really, being able to solve someone's problem, plus being honest about how you can help someone do that, that is what helps you make sales. So for example, For months, I was trying to figure out how to sell the fact that online business is easy and how you can make sales easy peasy while you sleep and you'll never have to feel bad ever. Because subconsciously, I was running this thought and this belief that if people knew the grit and work that it takes to scale your business to multiple six figures, they'd be like, nope, not for me. Jill is not for me, and they'd gravitate to someone who makes them feel like everything is easy and sunshine and fucking rainbows. But that wasn't authentic to me or how I do business. Like I show the fuck up. I put my time in. I also do the mindset work and I thoroughly enjoy my life, but I love to work. Like it fills me up to do this work. I will happily work on the weekend. You are literally listening to this when I recorded it on a Sunday. Like I don't care. I love working, and if I'm not doing anything else, I thoroughly enjoy it. And my people love their work too. Not because they have to make money, but because they genuinely want to. Business isn't hard, but it is work. And the reason I don't think it's hard is because A, I enjoy working, and B, I take care of my mental and emotional health, and I have a strong foundation of worthiness, confidence, and belief in myself. And that is what I'm selling. And when I was trying to figure out how to sell something that wasn't authentic to me, it felt weird and off and did not actually support what I actually believed in. It was all validation driven, right? Another thing about validation-driven sales is that when your mindset isn't in a good place, you of course will seek validation through signing clients and receiving money. You will not feel good enough and unconfident, and you'll believe that you'll feel better by seeing certain results in your business. So your mood will seem like it's entirely dependent on how your business is going, which, let's be clear, your business should only be a contributor to your happiness and a source of income, not something that you base your worthiness upon. Like literally everything we do in the podcast and in the From Imposter to Empowered program, right? When you are seeking validation through sales, you are at the mercy of every sales interaction you have and every time you show up to market your services and no one buys. You are at the mercy of that last interaction, right? And if you don't see the results that you want, you start doubting yourself, you pull back, you water yourself down even more because you don't feel like what you're doing or saying is good enough to get someone to buy. In the From Imposter to Empowered program, guys, I teach you how to move from subconsciously seeking validation in your marketing and sales to empowered and authentic marketing and sales that don't feel desperate or sleazy, and you don't need to be a sales expert. I teach you how to make simple tweaks in your marketing that make you feel like you're fully being yourself. We do all the mindset work to support that, and I also teach you my 3-step sales process that converts literally every single time. It is so easy. So, guys, short and sweet today, but apply for the From Imposter to Empowered program at the link in my show notes. We are launching right now, so you can go and directly apply right this second to bust through imposter syndrome and the mindset blocks that are bringing your marketing and selling down so you can confidently sign clients and make fucking bank in your business. And get real with yourself and ask yourself right now, is my marketing and sales game driven by my need for validation? Am I watering myself down and keeping myself small because my brain wants to be liked more than it wants to be successful? If so, you have to be in the From Imposter to Empowered program because we take your caveman brain and completely rewire those programs that are keeping you small and unsuccessful so you can sit at the dinner table during the holidays. And your extended family can ask, sorry, what do you do again? When you tell them how much fucking money you make. So 16 weeks of group coaching calls, mindset and somatic work, spiritual and aligned business strategy, other coaches that get you and want to support you, and work that will change your brain and business forever. This is the From Imposter to Empowered program. So you can apply now at the link in my show notes. Our doors close next Thursday, July 28th. Okay? I love you so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Thanks for listening to the From Imposter to Empowered podcast. Head to the show notes to find out how you can take this work deeper with me in one-to-one coaching or in the From Imposter to Empowered group program. In the show notes, you'll also find a free 3-day challenge to start the process of overcoming your inner imposter. And once you're done with all of that, screenshot this episode and share it on Instagram, tagging me at your coach Jill so we can connect. See you next time.